But Del Negro nonetheless called a timeout. He was in trouble and wanted help. 9:57 to go, which means we're right about the half point exactly of this second half. And Kentucky is 1 point better off. Check us, 1 point better off than they were at halftime. The Cats were down 5 points at the end of the first 10 minutes, up by 5 after the second 10 minutes. Clock ticks, 9:53. Here's Parsons in front court. Passes left side to Del Negro, breaks to the baseline, has a shot blocked and a whistle. Foul called on VMI. Gedro draws his fourth foul. So each team has a key forward with 4 personals. Lickard on the Kentucky bench, and Gedro is staying in the game. VMI has yet to substitute. Del Negro misses the first of 2. Del Negro has hit 4, missed 3. Second shot, good. Kentucky 48, VMI 41. Virginia Military using 3 men to bring it up court. Over the line comes Gene Lazaroff. Down the left side with a pass to Oley. O-L-E-Y. Oley breaks out, picked up by Parsons, shoots at the free throw line. No good. Del Negro bats it to the outside and takes control. Whips into front court to Percival, to Newman, who dropped it. Picked up by VMI's Oley. At midcourt to Gedro, who runs over Parsons. Beautiful play. As Parsons moved up to steal the ball, saw he could not make it, stopped himself, got position, and Gedro caught out of position, ran over him. Well, it's a tough break for VMI. 9:21, Gedro's out, committing 2 fouls here in less than a minute of play. Gedro fouls out, the top scorer with 14 points, 5 field goals in the first half, 4 free throws this half. And into the ball game is Weldon Edens, the first substitute of the night for VMI. E-double-D-I-N-S, 20-year-old junior from Arlington, 5'9", 145. Of course, on a play like that, most coaches blame the passer, not in this case Gedro, the receiver, because he was blind looking for the pass, and he could not tell the position of Parsons, as could the man who threw him the ball and forced him to run over Parsons. Parsons misses the free throw, first miss of the ball game. With a rebound, McDonald misses a shot. Newman takes it, stuffed it in. Newman's 7th field goal, 16th point. He's the top man in the ball game, with Kentucky ahead by 9, their longest lead of the game, 50-41. Edens in front court to Oley, to Halberstadt from 20 feet. A jumper's no good. Del Negro clears again. Hooks that ball out to Roger Newman. Pulls up sharply as he's picked up by Lazaroff, who bats it up to Oley. Fires to Halberstadt. McDonald batted away from him out of bounds. Goes to VMI. Quick play by Jim McDonald. 8:43 left. Pass in. Parsons takes it away from Lazaroff. Beautiful play by Dickey. Breaks in, kicks to McDonald out of the right corner. It's no good. Percival picks it off, fakes, and is fouled. As Halberstadt got caught defensively up into the air, and Lazaroff, and the foul goes against Lazaroff, his 3rd. The bonus rule applies for the first time in the game against Virginia Military. 8:32. Neither team had the bonus against them in the first half. We played almost 10 minutes of this half before it went into effect against Kentucky. Percival hits his first point this half, 3rd of the game, gets the first bonus shot of the game for either team. Kentucky's ahead for the first time by 10 points. It's 51-41. Percival's bonus is good. 52-41 Wildcats. 8:32 to go. VMI's at the critical stage now. They've got to get the comeback going here. Lazaroff in front court. Flips over to Halberstadt, who's been quite slow this half. No field goals after an 8-point first half. Been limited to 2 free throws. Here's Lazaroff. Fakes, drives to the free throw line on Parsons. Spins and goes. Got it. Beautiful play by Lazaroff for his 9th point of the half. 52-43. Kentucky leads VMI here at Lexington. Back Saturday night with Florida State here at the Coliseum. Percival in front court. Looks right side. Fires to the corner. Newman picks it. Fires back to Percival. Set shot by Percival. No good. Bounces high off of the rim. Slapped to the outside. Taken off by Edens. Edens in front court for VMI. Feeds to Oley down the left side. Here's the jump shot over Newman. Short. On the rebound. Fravel, short. Batted down, it's out of bounds to VMI, opposite McDonald of Kentucky. 7:35 to play. 52-43. Kentucky leads VMI. Pass to Halberstadt. Weaves, jump shot. Percival puts the pressure on him, and it's short. Del Negro's got another rebound. Batted over to the side. Parsons scoops it up. In the front court, it goes to Newman. Hooks on the baseline to Del Negro. Double team, comes out with a hook. No good. Short to the right. Pulling it off, Frank Ole for VMI. Del Negro getting a little frisky now as he's found the corners here in the Coliseum and knows his way up and down. Going to war on the boards is Weldon Edens off wide to the right for VMI, an offensive court. Back to Lazaroff as we move into the last 7 minutes of action. This is the opening game of 1960-61. Lazaroff holding the ball outside, gives to Fravel. Down the right to Halberstadt. Back to Fravel. Fravel deep. VMI setting on it now like they want to take a rest and make sure that score doesn't get too high. It's 52-43 at the moment, but they're not playing like they're behind. Here's Lazaroff. Breaks to the right from 10 feet, misses. The rebound, Roger Newman of Kentucky. Whips it into front court beautifully to Jim McDonald on the right. Back to Newman. Got it. 8 field goals by Roger Newman and a beautiful pass by Jim McDonald. Timeout, VMI. The fourth timeout for Virginia Military. 54-43 as we resume action at the Coliseum in Lexington. The ball is VMI in backcourt. Kentucky trying to tie this, the fourth game of this series. It's had a long lapse of almost 35 years. In front court, Edens of VMI from 20 feet takes his first shot of the game, no good. Ole rebounding is pushed by Parsons. Parsons had both feet right up on the baseline and was pushing away to keep himself in bounds and try to get the rebound and was pushing back too much on Ole. That's the first foul on Parsons, 1+ for the VMI captain. Ole has hit 1 of 3, drops it in, gets the bonus try. This is the first bonus free throw for VMI, and it's good. So that reduces the Kentucky lead to 9 points, 54-45. Percival in front court. Over to Parsons, 25-foot set shot. Good. 6 minutes to go as the Cats move back ahead by 11 with Parsons' first field goal this half. 56-45. In front court, Halberstadt. In the pivot to Fravel. Halberstadt breaks off of him. Fravel turns and shoots, no good. Slapped by Olby, no good. Fravel rebounds, turns with Del Negro on him. Gives to Edens, who misses. Jim McDonald clears for Kentucky. Mack moves over to the side and fires up the way to Larry Percival over the 10-second line. Percival down the left to Newman. Turns to face Parsons, gives to him on the baseline. Out to Percival, a 20-footer, in and out. On the rebound, McDonald steals from Ole, who fouled him, trying to get it back. Ole draws his first foul of the game. 1+ for Jim McDonald. The 10th Wildcat to play, and the only one scoreless. 1+ for Mack with 5:19 to go. A first half that was played in less than 30 minutes. McDonald hits, and 10 Wildcats are in the scoring column, the top of which, Roger Newman, has 4 field goals in each half, 16 points. Cotton Nash led the Kittens to a 101-62 win over the YMCA with 40 points. McDonald's bonus try makes it 58-45, Kentucky's longest lead of the game. In front court, Lazaroff, moving down the right side on Parsons, cuts back into the 3-second zone, hands off to Halberstadt, quick jumper, no good. Beautiful rebound by Roger Newman, stole it from the big guys, then he's called for walking. We're into the last 5 minutes. VMI over the baseline to the right of the basket. Frank Ole out of bounds, under there to Halberstadt, who's pushed from the rear by Larry Percival. That's 4 fouls on Percival. Lickard on the bench with 4. 4:50 to go. Halberstadt getting some coaching, or rather Fravel getting some coaching from Lazaroff now, as Halberstadt is on the line ready to go. We were told today that Halberstadt likely would not play at all. It's just the reverse. He hadn't been out of the game yet.